It's one of those commentaries. Aris with a reverse cowgirl. Did I tell you guys about Lumberjack Slam? Did I tell you guys about that Aris commentary? Aris is the hardest commentator to watch for me because when I watched him commentating MKX, right? You know that Aris always uses tech and move names when he commentates NRS games. So I'm watching Mortal Kombat, and like, you know that Aaron Black has 2-1-1-2-2. It's like punch string. And Aris always called it Razor Rushdown. And I was like, what the fuck is Razor Rushdown, right? I never knew what that meant. And I realized that it was like a lay move from Tekken or whatever. And then he used to call Kotal Khan's back one his elbow. He used to call it Party Crasher. It's like another Tekken move name. And he calls Jax's forward 2-1 Twin Pistons. It's a Tekken move as well, right? A lot of characters have twin pistons. So I was like, mostly Mishima's. But I was like, what the fuck, right? Like, he's calling all these NRS move names, Tekken move names, and it was so confusing. So I was like, man, this guy Aris is just throwing me off. So I would go and I looked up all these Tekken moves to see what they look like, to see if they looked like the MKX moves, right? So I looked up Razor Rushdown. I was like, oh, I could kind of see it. I looked up Twin Pistons. I was like, yeah, that looks like it. I got you. I looked up Party Crasher, and I was like, ah. And then one time he did a move. He was like, what's for breakfast? And then someone did a move, and he was like, oh, the Lumberjack Slam. And I was like, Lumberjack Slam? What the fuck is that? It must be a king move or something, right? It's like a throw. So I was like, what the fuck's a Lumberjack Slam? So I'm like typing into my computer. I'm like, Tekken. This is like 2015. I'm like, Tekken, Lumberjack Slam. I'm like, what the fuck's a Lumberjack Slam? I've never seen a Lumberjack Slam in Tekken. And I realized that the Lumberjack Slam is not a Tekken move. The Lumberjack Slam is an item that you order from Denny's for breakfast. It's not a Tekken move. I realized that, and I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I spent all this time on the internet typing up Tekken, Lumberjack Slam, fucking King move list. I was looking through all these move lists. I was like, what the fuck is this move? I gotta find it. I was like fucking typing, and then like all that kept coming up on Google is Denny's. It's like Denny's, Lumberjack Slam, Denny's, Lumberjack Slam. I'm like, I don't want this fucking Denny's Lumberjack Slam. I'm trying to find King's Lumberjack Slam. And yeah, Aris is fucking, he's hard to watch. He gets me every time. He gets me every time. I'm like, what the fuck? So now when he says move names, I don't even look it up anymore. I don't even fucking look it up anymore. I'm like, whatever it is, I'm sure it looks just like that. I'm sure it looks just like that. I just trust him. Is that really how you type? No. I don't type like that. It's just the way, that's how people type, right? They're just fucking mashing on their keyboards. Yeah, it made sense because he's like, what's for breakfast? Lumberjack Slam. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean?